continue, haven't we? We've got the bowlers and over to continue. As Compton drives down the ground, the first delivery of the day, through straight mid-off out towards the boundary, and that is timed beautifully. That's 4 runs, so a really nice way for Compton to get underway, and that takes him into the 90s. Shuffle his way in and bowling, and that's worked away off the pad, straight to mid-wicket and gone. Leaning clips out to Bohannon at short mid-wicket, and Anderson strikes.
As Anderson bowls to Compton on the leg stump. Oh, and he's chipped it to mid-wicket. Goodness me, another innocuous.
That's cut away. That might bring him 4 and a century. It does. Off the back foot, carved away down towards the deep backward point boundary. Not rushed and doing it in his way, Ben Compton, and a very impressive way it is. 100, not out.
Just behind Bailey's Compton. Again, a bit back of the length and carved away just behind point as the chase is on from Michael Jones, and the ball wins, and that's a boundary to finish that over.
What can Kent fans expect from you, Ben? As Green bowls to Compton. Takes this one on, rocks back. Saw that yesterday a couple of times off Chris Green. Off the back foot, driving it through the onside, and that'll be 4 runs. He hasn't dropped very...
Again, back of the length, a bit short, and just worked into the onside. There's a diving stop there from, I think it was Tom Bailey, but the ball races away to the boundary, and Harry Finch, well, he's got his first boundary of the day. Wells comes in, drags it short outside the off stump, and that's cut away hard by Compton, and the ball races away to the boundary. And it's another boundary that for Ben Compton as Kent's score comes to 255.
Excellent.
As Anderson bowls to Finch, whips that away on the onside. There's a good looking shot actually. Just on a good length there, rising towards his waist, and he's clipped that away. Even saw I call that a pull, but yeah, clipped it forward a square. Quite at this pace, was he? Anderson powering in towards Finch, just picks that off middle and leg, and Anderson is angry with himself, kicks at the crease because that's gone for 4.
Green into Finch. Just dropped it a little bit short. Finch nudges the ball down. Forget that it's short leg. That is the over, and I suspect, well, it's lunch. It is. Lunch. It's Finch waiting for Stanley. He's in and bowling. That's flashed away out towards the leg side. That'll be 4 actually. Yeah, over the rope behind square on the leg side boundary. There's a fine leg fielder, Chris Green. Yeah, Finch waiting for Stanley. He's in and bowling. It's driven straight and beyond the reach of Bohannon, who comes across from mid-on. Has that got enough on it to reach the boundary? It has. It was a very, very good effort from Bohannon to Stanley. In and balls short, walloped away towards the leg side, bouncing over the boundary rope.
Again, dragged short, and it's just worked away into the leg side of the back foot. And that will be 50 for Harry Finch as he raises his bat to his changing room and into the crowd.
Like Compton, he's done a great job so far.
Again, Balderson, and just a bit edge of there, big appeal. And is given by the umpire. Sue Redford raises that finger.
We'll leave that one well alone. This one, oh, his edge is gone. Chris Green does have him this time. And that one, pitching around middle and off. And it's an edge from Ben Compton. Make no mistake, it's a fabulous innings by the Kent opener.
Stanley into Stewart. Again, a bit full of top edge. And Bohannon's underneath it, and that will be Stanley's first wicket.
Yep, to give Stanley his first-class wicket.
Yeah.
It's in the air, but safe enough. It'll run out through the offside. Wells will chase after it towards the point boundary. Yeah, Durham's run chase last season set quite a big target to win.
Yeah.
Green balls again. Hit back down the ground. It's heading towards the press tent. And clattering in towards the tables to our left-hand side. Final delivery of the over for Chris Green. From around the wicket to Parkinson, who looks to sweep, and sweeps he does, and sweeps for 4. You're unlikely to see Anderson play, either at Chesterfield and at Cheltenham. So there's a real festival feel to the next 3 championship matches.
Oh, inside edge passes stumps. I think it was an inside edge. It's gone to the boundary.
It's Anderson into Agar. Again, full of a length, tries to hit it, squirts away here. No third man, catches the outside edge of the bat, and it'll be 4 more runs.
Can Wells get rid of Parkinson? He's in and bowling. Oh, Parkinson in the air, skies one, and Bailey's underneath it and takes the catch. So she's saying that Lancashire got a few men out and a couple close by. There we go, clobbered away down the ground over long on. Has he got enough?
Yeah.
He has, all the way for 6.
And he's got to do the bulk of the strike facing and scoring.
Wells in, balls down the pitch he comes. That's slashed out towards the leg side.
One man, we'd probably say up close. Here goes Bailey to Agar. Big swing that is from Agar, and that is sailing away. And that is a huge 6. Brings the score to 41. Bailey comes in again, and again has gone a bit straight up in the air. Long off's going to be underneath it, and the catch is taken. Just misses the edge again. Ali, similar looking now. This is punched off the back foot beautifully by Wells, and the ball races away to the cover boundary.
Short on the drive, so a sort of short mid-off there. So I thought he'd want him back to his position, but no, there he is. He's put himself there, driven into the offside. That's a lovely shot, splits the field on the offside.
Grant Stewart continues from the north end.
He does indeed. Back to the cricket, bowling to Wells, who clips out of his pads delightfully over Joey Everson at square leg, and that's 4 runs.
Desserts that I just can't say no to, and cake or sticky toffee pudding is one of them.
Yeah, it's fair. This one swung away. That's going to be a big shot from Luke Wells.
Jennings onto the front foot, bringing into play the possibility of a... Well, he floated that one up. It's a full toss. That's hammered down the ground, and that will be 4 down towards the long on boundary.
The Renegades in the big bash. Great T20 player. Agar round the wicket to Wells, and it gets some bounce there, but Wells helps that through gully. Absolutely safe. Just a little jab outside the off stump.
Here is Jack leading into to Keaton Jennings. It's driven away through the offside, through mid-off.
Parkinson comes into Wells. Tosses it Wells down the track and hits it straight over his head, and that is a huge 6 on top of the bank.
Yep, still fancy the 2 slips on these. I like this from Kent. Oh, that's a bit flat and short. Where's that gone? Out towards the leg side. That's just been swatted away by Wells out through mid-wicket.
One huge 6 off Matt Parkinson, his former teammate. Round the wicket comes leaning. Push into the offside, a little jab. Oh, it's beaten Jaden Denley as well. It looks like he's run over it, but that'll be a single and a 50 for Luke Wells. He got a stare. It was a Paddington stare from Matt Parkinson after that. But, from quicker one from leaning has been driven away on the offside. It'll be 4 more runs.
It's sort of going almost over the hump, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe just dying at the end there. That's a good shot though into the offside, whatever it's doing, from Keaton Jennings. 4 runs, and Danny Bell-Drummond tries to stop it. The King captain won't though. So Ben Compton's gone from short leg to leg slip now.
It's Parkinson into Jennings, reverse sweep, and he sweeps hard, and that will be a great shot for 4 runs.
If he did it softly, he might have got a single. Here's Everson to Jennings, hits the pad, that's gone. And Jennings just pushing forward, like a bit of an indifferent sort of shot.
4 men around. Again, it's tossed up, and again, Bailey just drives it into the offside.